So I've just finished having a walk around a client's property and looking at all their properties and all their stock and stuff. And the goal here was to let out their houses for them, which is a service that I offer. And as I'm driving, I'm listening to Emma Grede, and I'm listening to her talk about the real essentialness of knowing what your principles are as a woman in business, so that anytime you are making decisions, it's in line with your core values and the direction that you want to go in. And I absolutely love that, because I feel like as a woman in business, I can be guilty of saying yes to a lot of things I really should be saying no to. And I'll give you an example. Like, as much as I love service accommodation and I love the whole rent to rent model, it's not in line with my long-term goal. My long-term goal is I want to be in between two countries, or countries where I can travel. Specifically, not country like a job, but I want to be in between Africa and the UK, where I've got my core properties in both. But predominantly my UK properties are paying for my lifestyle and my children's lifestyle, and then their children's lifestyle. So it's having that generation wealth that I can pass down. Now, doing things like serviced accommodation, thank you, Sugar Pie. Doing things like serviced accommodations, my baby giving me an apple. Doing things like serviced accommodation where I'm renting from someone else doesn't necessarily work in line with that goal. And why is that? It's because there's no ownership. For me, I love ownership. I love, not even the idea, I was about to say I love the idea of it, but I like ownership because you benefit from the core capital increase, the capital uplift. You don't. Okay.
Hi.
You're talking to yourself then. You're so cute. You benefit from that. And then someone like this young man, when he's a big boy, he will then be able to raise his family and looking after that same house, looking after that same business. So for me, if I rented a property for 10 years from a landlord, I have to give that back, and it's just been a cash flow in between. But you've got to remember, properties that you own give you cash flow. Properties that you own, they give you cash flow, but they give you capital growth. You can build wealth that way. And as I was networking last week, and this is why I love networking, because you get so much information. They're like learning. It's like going to class. It's like going to school. You get to understand the most efficient ways to run a business so you can hand it down, and then you don't get the inheritance tax. So these are the models that I'm looking at now, but I really need the investment to be able to do that, because there are properties on auction, there's properties in the market at the moment that are available, but we need the capital to be able to transact. And I know exactly what I'm doing. I know how to do it. I've got years experience of doing it, but that is my challenge that I'm overcoming now. So here we are, and I just wanted to share that with you.